Check this out. Someone leaked the footage.
What the hell?
Look at this. How'd they unload on him?
It's not real. I mean, can't be real.
Hey, I'm Katie Hasty with HitFix.com. Here today with Roth Cornett, who is going to tell us about Fear of the Walking Dead. What did you think about the idea of Fear of the Walking Dead? What did you think when you initially heard they were going to do this?
You know, I gotta say, I had a lot of reservations about it initially. I didn't see how you were going to be able to do a spin-off of this series and make it very distinct from what was already on the air in The Walking Dead. Now, on a business level, I understand the decision. Walking Dead is a ratings juggernaut for AMC. Why not capitalize on that? And to be fair, they've had great success with Better Call Saul, the spinoff from Breaking Bad, but they have been able to find a very unique tone, but that still feels connected and cohesive with Breaking Bad, the parent series. With Walking Dead, I thought, I mean, if it's one group of people wandering around in this particular zombie apocalypse versus another, how are you really? They've already retread story ground in the series. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know, they've sort of retread finding a safe haven, and actually it's really insidious, and things get really dangerous, things explode, move on. They've sort of retread that. So how are you going to make a difference? And the answer is you're going to see the onset of the zombie apocalypse, which is basically the period of time. If you watch The Walking Dead, you know that Rick was in a coma when it started, and he woke up, and it was already pretty well underway. The world had sort of fallen apart. Now you're going to see sort of what happened as it was falling apart. And this is a universe where people do not have a concept of a zombie. So if I'm coming at you and I'm a zombie, you don't know what I am. You think I'm maybe a sick person.
You're not a zombie, are you?
I am, in fact, a very talkative zombie.
Now, you already actually seen the first 2 episodes of this. What did you think?
You know, okay, so here's where I was surprised. I really thought it was fun. It's got a great cast, you know, Cliff Curtis and Kim Dickens. Kim Dickens people will probably know from Gone Girl. She was the awesome lady detective in Gone Girl. These are really great actors, and I think that makes all the difference because you sort of buy into these relationships and the journey that they're on. They very much play, this is spoiler free, but they very much play with sort of the horror tropes of like, don't go in the basement. We know what's in the basement. In this world, because it's like we know what attracts the walkers. We know what you shouldn't do. We know the rules of this world, but they don't. So they play with that quite a bit.
Gotcha. And so you would say what works for it really is it's going to be a lot on the actors.
I think it's a lot on the actors. I think that they're having fun with sort of playing with the expectations of the audience in the first couple of episodes. How long that can last is sort of my question. But as of right now, I enjoyed the first 2, and I'm willing to. I want to tune in for more.
Yeah, good. Oh, well, that's a good sign. And so, would you say that's your greatest hope for this series is that you tune in?
This is what I want to see for this series. I'll tell you right now what I want to see, and I wanted to see this happen on The Walking Dead. They had an opportunity, if you know the comic books at all, to do sort of the governor who was the big villain on The Walking Dead, to do the evolution of that character. How do you go from an everyday human being into basically Stalin of this world, right? So what I want them to see is to take a main character, really get us invested in them, and have them turn straight up evil. That's what I want them to do. I think that'd be great.
Some more evil. What are some of your concerns?
My concerns are, again, that we would end up spinning through retread story ground that The Walking Dead has already covered. You got to go somehow in your own direction. And that means more than just showing the onset of the zombie apocalypse. But so far, I like it.
All right. Those are words from HitFix's Roth Cornett. You guys should tune in yourselves and see Fear of the Walking Dead on AMC August 23rd. And also tune in to HitFix.com because we're going to, keep that rolling.
When civilization ends, it ends fast.
For breaking entertainment news and more, follow @HitFix on Twitter or visit HitFix.com.